Well, there's still a lot of money out there, grant money, for people trying to pay their mortgages and utility bills and property taxes and a whole bunch of stuff for homeowners and even renters. But here's what Texas is doing. They're advertising that they still have hundreds of millions of dollars. And that's just in one state alone. You have to find out what's in your state. And actually, for Texas, every state has different requirements. So you got to check your state. Now, their requirement is your income could go up to $70,000 or $80,000, depending on what county you live in, because the average area, average area income is the limit. So you're making $70,000 or more, and you can get $65,000 to pay back mortgage and future mortgages, like 3 months ahead of time. You get this money too. Now, this is the Biden program that's been around for a while. Just people forgot, or whatever, and that's what Texas is doing. They have to advertise to get rid of the money, and also a $10,000 for utilities, and also mortgage taxes, not mortgage, property taxes. Here's the results of what they do. They spend, they already spend $150 million on mortgage. They spent like $50 million on property taxes, and utility payments. Hardly anybody asked for that. They only spent $4 million on that. Now they have hundreds of millions of dollars, so it looks like twice what they've given out. They still have just as much money left. But it's up to you to do take advantage of it. So how do you do that? Okay, one is you go to this website, ncsha.org, okay? That's a National Association of Home Mortgage, Housing Finance Corporations, that's what it is. And they have a map there of all the local offices that you have to contact for every state. So for Texas, it's Texas office. They also have a map for rental assistance. So the emergency rental assistance, that's another program. You got mortgages and you got rental. Now the rental also has utilities. So don't forget to ask for utility programs when you get the mortgage assistance too. And that's important. Now what do you do if they're out of money or that you don't qualify? Well, here, you go to findhelp.org. Now this is what I've been saying a lot of time. And you put in mortgage, you put in your zip code, you put in mortgage, you put in utilities. And the best way to use that is call everyone listed. So you'll see 10, 20 nonprofit organizations. Gosh, I just did it yesterday. There was like 100 where I live that help with rent or utilities or whatever. That's 100 places that you could start calling until you find one that gets the money. Now, sure, it's going to take work, but man, it's going to take work on your mental well-being if you don't do that, because your bills will be piling up and then you'll have other kind of problems that you're going to have to go to the doctor and the shrink for. So get rid of that. Spend the time necessary to call all those nonprofits who already get money to help you solve the problem. See, even if they don't have the money themselves to give you a grant, they'll know somebody else. That's what you got to do. And it may not be the first one, may not be the second one, it may be 10 down the line before you get it. But that's the only way. And we teach you how to do that at letsgohelp.com. So if you're afraid of that or something like that, we have seminars like 4 or 5 times a week, or actually 3 or 4 times a week, to help you through that. And the other members tell you how they did it and things like that. And that's really encouraging. So that's right. LetsGoHelp.com is the only place in the world where you can apply to every program that you're eligible for in the federal government. Man, I've been studying this stuff for 40 years. And now my members are getting smarter than me because they're applying for it now and getting the money, and they tell everybody else how to get it. I'm going to be out of work soon. That's going to be great.